Obviously, it's been damaged. The police obviously have a responsibility because you can't keep turning a blind eye to everything. The police do have responsibilities to obviously.
The damage you're talking about, I accept damage. I accept the damage.
Yeah.
I don't accept it's criminal damage,
Right.
or an intense damage.
Right. Obviously,
So
if it's damaging it.
I could drive my car and bump into your gate, and if it's an accident, yeah, it's an accident.
But if they keep doing it, it then becomes not an accident. And we've reported it to you from the very first day. Yeah, from the very first day we reported it to you.
Intentional driver of the company would have to be that they intended to criminally damage that road. And the drivers don't.
Well, yeah, if their vehicles aren't suitable for the road, they should have obviously know.
They are. No, I'm sorry.
It's actually suitable for the roads.
What have you?
I'm a coach driver. I'm a bus driver.
There's lorries that come down this road.
Yeah, and they don't do that damage. It's only lorries turning into the side.
Lorries that come down this road. At some point, they turn off this road.
Yeah. They don't do that
Are
damage.
you checking that?
Well, no, I've actually pulled in here with my coach and stuff. I'm a bus driver, yeah, and buses weigh pretty lot. And my dad's a coach driver, my brother's a coach driver and stuff. And we've actually pulled in here for a quick rest occasionally.
What I'm saying is that
and
this
damage.
is an issue that we need to bring up with highways.
Right, which
And
I've done.
the local authorities.
Which I've done.
Need to kind of deal with that. It's not a criminal or it's not a matter that I'm going to be looking at the drivers for. I know that my boss ain't.
But the thing that is criminal is obviously under European law, you can go and check this yourself, and it actually has the legislations and stuff there. That if someone knows of dangers of harmful material going into the air or potentially damage the water supply, there is actually criminal law under European law, which obviously I'm sorting out. This is about this as well. Obviously, I am looking into it so I can get the legislation.
You're the expert on that one, and I'm not going to dispute.
Trust me, it's just common knowledge.
Well, you guys know more, and I can't defend that or whatever. I'm not going to get into that conversation because that's just.
But being you're actually here on the site,
you're telling me it. You're telling me it.
I don't know. That the police officers or the inspectors certainly would want to look after these officers.
But they don't know.
What I'm saying is, if you have to run on that site, your officers are putting themselves in danger because they don't know what's actually on that site. So, under the good signage legislation and stuff, there's meant to be good signage. So we've brought this to your attention quite a bit, and obviously it still hasn't been dealt with.
I haven't had one person, right?
Yep.
Come back to me. Right, and say, here it is.
I've done it.
Some water.
Oh right, yeah. Oh no, oh yeah. Let's get that on. Let's get that on tape.
Just tested.
Yesterday, ran my water from my home tap. I just live up in Newlands and stuff. Ran my tap, green water starts coming out with little black bits in it. I rang at South East Water and they said, oh well, have you had any building work? I said, no, I've had no building work done here. I told them we've got fracking right near the site. And they said, oh well, it might be stuff just getting dislodged from the pipes and stuff. And I said, well, you know, what do I do then? I said, is it poisonous? They said, oh no, we don't know. And I was just sort of like, well, you know, surely you should know. Can I have someone up to test my water?
I'm led to believe we're still drilling down.
Yeah.
Right. So that's not the actual fracking, is it?
No, I agree. But it's already causing damage to obviously the water supply because there's that words were, and I've got it all recorded on dictaphone. Mr. Lee, run your water for 30 minutes. We'll pay for the water coming in and the water going out, and we'll pay for it. It's wasting water. As it is, we already have droughts in this country, right? And we're probably going to be on a drought very soon because obviously we had a lot of hot weather. I dare the government to do that because obviously he's allowing this going, which is, I think, 1.2 million gallons of water per site and what have you. Now, obviously, your police have a responsibility to the public to protect their natural resources and stuff, like water being the most important and the fundamentals over oil and gas, because you can't drink oil and gas.
Okay, all I'm going to say to you is that I know where the argument's going. I understand.
But I want my water tested, so how do I get that tested?
And there are ways that you would have to go through to get that tested.
Why should I do that? My water should be able to run. I should
you
be able
asking
to
the police to test your water?
No, what I'm saying is, if there's already damage being done to my water.
Tell me now, though, how does the police...
Because you're protecting these people.
Don't say that we can't...
No, because you're protecting these
How
people.
do
You're
the police
protecting
deal
the
directly
corporation.
with the water issues?
Well, what's the water company doing? I've got the samples up. I've got the samples upstairs, up in my house.
Normally, if you had a dispute with the water company, okay, would you contact the police?
Well, not usually, but because the police are protecting it, because the police are protecting the corporation, of course I'm going to come to you because I want to know why you're protecting my water being damaged.
If you said to me,
and it is damaged because they're saying put it for the waste.
But if you said
you know
to
what I
me,
mean?
there's the evidence.
I've got it. Do you want to come up? I'm looking for it.
No, because that doesn't stand for evidence.
No, we've actually filmed ourselves running the tap and coming out the tap.
It might be that there is something coming out of that tap. I accept that. Yeah. How do you link that to what's going on here?
Because I've never had no damage to my water before.
What is the evidence?
Well, the people themselves...
I know that some people do some really bad things.
Well, that's what I mean, have it tested.
No,
I don't mind taking the consequences if there's nothing wrong with it.
I know my role as a police officer that Johnson, right, there's punched Dave Sharp, right, because I know it fits everything, right? Well, I haven't seen it, and therefore I have not got any connection to.
Well, I've actually filmed myself running the tap.
Where is the connection to?
Well, I can actually film. I film myself running the tap with the green stuff going out.
That's the end product, and I accept it might be, but I don't. Well,
surely my water's been damaged, and they're even saying run it down the wastage, yeah. So surely, so if they're already damaged the water, and what they're saying, I know what it is. We're not stupid. I know what it is. It's the vibrations going through the floor. That's probably dislodging stuff from the tap, from the pipes.
And there's no evidence that been put forward now. There's a very passionate argument. There's no evidence. You're putting forward to me.
Well, my evidence is the water board, South East Water, who I run straight away. Obviously, because I didn't come to this festival. I went to South East Water, and they said, "Have you had any building work done?" Now, I haven't had any building work done. In fact, I was down here. You know, I've been down here.
Yeah, but that's not,
and then when I go back home to run my tap,
if you
I
took
have
that to a
green
court
water
of
coming
law,
out.
right? If you took that court of law, do you honestly believe that by saying I've got X coming out my tap?
We're filming it, yeah, because video don't lie. Video don't lie. I film myself getting it out the tap. No, not filmage and recorded calls. I've recorded the calls. I cover myself very carefully. I film myself getting it out the tap, so I want it tested. So the South East Water is saying just run it down. What they're saying is they're saying run it down. I haven't got the money to do that. You know, I haven't got the money to go and do it. That's what I'm saying. If they're damaging the water, surely you have the responsibility.
The police aren't going to sit. You know, come on, you know, realistically, you know.
Wasting 30 minutes worth of water. And they're offering to pay for it, and obviously pay for the wastage.
I'm sorry, that is not something.
But they didn't think they were negligent. They didn't think they were negligent. They certainly wouldn't offer to pay for the water getting down the wastage.
Members of the public generally, they're not really too happy, right? If the police started spending all their money.
Well, with this they will. You've got so much support over it.
No. Down here, right?
No, I'm talking about around the world. In one day, we had 3,000 letters of support. In one day, 3,000. Now that's a lot of people in one day.
James, can I just jump in very quickly, Mark? When you finish with it, I'm sorry. Bronze on side.
Thank you. I'm going to go pop down and see my go.
Yeah.
I'll bring up the issue and ask about where we
Cost signs. The water, if you can do anything. I've got the samples up at home.
I'm telling you sensibly.
So we just got to live with damaged water, is that right?
No. I didn't say that.
Well, of course you are, because the South East Water just saying run it down the tap.
You need to get that evidence.
I've got it. It's up in my fridge now. Put it in the fridge.
Go get it tested. Come back with a report.
To do that.
Find out what it was before this started. You know, you've got
to supply water here, and it was crystal clear my water. Now it's got green.
So you've got a sample before, you've got a sample afterwards.
Yeah.
Go and get it tested. Come back to us with a report on how that links to the filters, and then obviously there's something to at least look at. Whether it becomes a police matter, that's a very, very different jump. I don't know. What offences you're talking about?
What damage to our water supply? It's damage to obviously
and that's something that a court might have to look at somewhere. I don't know.
If you look under European law, which obviously we're part of Europe as well, it says there that you must not intentionally damage water and stuff like that. And they've already been proven. They've already been proven to damage.
The intention is where you've got to look at that word very clearly.
What
are they intending to do?
They're intending to get money for themselves. It's a bit obvious.
So it wasn't to damage the water supply.
Yeah, but they already know they've caused damage in Lancashire.
No.
They already know they've intentionally.
Listen, I've got to go and talk about America.
Right. I expect the answers will come back, and we'll film it when it comes back.
I'll come and find you.
Yeah, that's
brilliant.
What's your name again? It's Coley.
I will come back and try and find you.
That's brilliant, and we'll film it as we're doing it. All right, thank you. If not, I've got it inside there anyway. You'll see we've given them a white cut. So at the moment it's coming out clear, but we've got ourselves filming it with it coming out the tap anyway.
Yeah.
And like I said, I look at all the rubbish stuff in the actual. There's getting dislodged from the drilling, the vibrations going through the ground. Yeah. Because they asked me if I had any building work done. I haven't no building work done up here at all. There's tinge to it and stuff.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you look on the other one, get the other bottle. It's not crystal clear. Literally, it's got a green. And our water, I supplied the site with our water, and it was crystal clear. And the way to tell is obviously now. Might be nice if it does it again.
Yeah.
Try and get that. You can see the colour. See the colour change?
Yeah, definitely.
Can you see that? It's more greener.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can see that on camera even, yeah.
Perfect. Obviously, like I said, I don't think it's too worrying, but it is a bit worrying because I run South East Water, and basically what they said is to run the water for 30 minutes. They will pay for the water coming into the house and going out. They asked me to have any building work going on, obviously I haven't, but the only thing that is going on is you can feel the vibrations from the site here. And I reckon it's dislodging rubbish from their pipes and stuff. but it still needs to be tested to see what chemicals is it that's actually thinking, if it's just lime scale or things like that. But there was actual black bits as well coming out with that. So an appeal out to the public and what have you, if we can know anyone or we can get anyone to test these, just to see what it is actually in it.
If we've got any
like
local,
hopefully it's not dangerous. I asked South East Water, they said it was safe to drink, but then when I asked them, well, do you know what's in it? They said no. So I don't know how they can say it's safe to drink if they don't know what's actually in it. Obviously I'm waiting for a phone call back from them too, but also we just heard down at the site that there's been other people in this around this area as well that have also experienced the same problem.
So we need them to come forward.
We need them to come forward.
Come down to the site. Bring your water with you.
Bring the water with you if you've got it. Obviously, I know the South East Water are just saying run it away, but please don't get the test because it's causing disruption to us. It's causing disruption to us residents up here, and technically we should be compensated for it. And also it needs to be looked into as well, because obviously the vibration is coming through the ground, and obviously you can hear it from up here as well. The vibrations in the pipe, like I said, he's obviously dislodging stuff obviously in the pipes, but the rolling thing is obviously if it ends up cracking one of the pipes, and then obviously the methane where they're actually digging then comes up into the water supply,
or whatever else,
or whatever else comes obviously up into our water supply. Obviously the water is tested as it goes into the testing plant and as it's getting all tested, but they can't test it as it's going through the pipes to us. And obviously that is the only thing, and I reckon that's how it's probably happened in the other countries, is maybe it's escaping up and obviously into the pipes. We need some scientific information on that. Again, appeal anyone with scientific knowledge that knows how these chemicals could obviously get into the pipes, but that's the one that I would probably say.
So if you've got any questionable water, bring it down to the site and we will get it tested for you.
We'll definitely get it tested. You can see how much difference that is.
You can see it easily from there.
This is the first one that come out. And then obviously there is a bit later on, but you can see
the green tinge.
The green tinge to it.
Like
I said, and that's come out the taps. You've got footage of obviously on which my son done, which shows it coming out the tap and what have you. So you know it can all be documented. But also we've had other evidence too. Like I said, might not be rain. It might just be the stuff dislodged in the pipe. But we need to know what chemicals they are that are actually getting stuck in the actual pipe and stuff. Because obviously the vibrations is dislodging that. So yeah, please anyone come forward for testing and stuff to do it for us, or if you know anyone as well. Thank you.
What's going on, Angel?
We've got someone to test the air because basically we're suffering with methane poisoning, and so we've managed to get the gas man out and he's here testing. Hopefully we're going to find something.
So what are you testing for, mate, exactly?
I'm not going to speak.
No, right.
Sorry.
That's right, mate.
Not allowed to.
Oh, alright, mate.
Sorry.
That's right, mate.
Not allowed to.
Oh, alright, mate.